What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin, and what we're going to be looking at is Glassnode. And I wanted to cover the Bitcoin percent supply and profit. This is a metric that I want you to follow and pay attention to, because what we're trying to do is plan for the next reversal in this trend. So typically these trends like to run anywhere from about 40 days to around 75, maybe even 100 if they extend out. But typically we'll have these trends that last for 2 or 3 months, both bullish and bearish. And right now we're trying to plan and prepare for the next time we get up into extended levels. So typically when we're taking a look at this chart here, and this is the Bitcoin percent supply and profit, it says the percentage of circulating supply and profit, the percentage of existing coins whose price at the time they last moved was lower than the current price. So whenever we get up to this red line here, this is around 95% or so. Whenever we get up into this area and we have 95% of the people or 90% of the people who are holding Bitcoin in profit, typically that's a good topping sign for us. Now, remember, when we're looking at Glassnode, this is a longer term thing. You always want to add this in with your technical analysis, your fundamental analysis, everything else that's going on in the world. But when we're looking at this here and we've seen how extended we've been now, we're looking at almost, what's it been, guys? 65 days or so that we've been in this downtrend now, on this daily downtrend. But what you're seeing is the percent of the supply and profit right now is only around 70%. And the last time we got to this very low level that we're at right now was back in the summer when we had our massive collapse where we lost over 50%. And we got down roughly to about 66%. So it's almost like we've reset this entirely in terms of the percent supply and profit. So next time, as we're looking at this trend, as we're trying to find this bottom, next time if we start getting into some of these overextended levels up to 90, 95, it's always good to take a look at that and say, okay, where are we at now on the daily relative strength? What are the candles looking like? Are we breaking through resistance? Are we holding the support? So you can factor these things in. You don't look at this alone, but the fact that we're back to these lower levels that we were before we went from 30,000 all the way up to almost 70,000, it's interesting because if we can find a bottom around this area, we could have a really nice run, that could potentially take us up to $80,000 or so. Obviously, it'd take a few months to do that, but we have to find this bottom. If we break down through 40,000 here, we'd be looking down to around 30,000. We just have to see this number get lower, then obviously look for that reversal. But the bears, they have been extended here, and I just want to see if the bulls can change this trend. So if you guys get something from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave it down low, try to make these as short and quick as possible. If you like this, let me know. Take care.